so have to laugh. It's like 33 degrees. There is ice on the grass. Very shallow puddles of water have frozen over and stuff. And Daniel lost his sweater yesterday at church while they were doing choir practice. At least we believe it's at church. We looked at the Boy Scout thing, couldn't find it. Anyways, Brody gets up. He's like, got on a pair of shorts. And I'm like, it's cold outside. You don't need shorts. He's still trying to wear shorts. I'm like, So I made him change finally. Daniel was like, well, I don't need a sweater. And I'm like, you better put on a jacket. Because it's like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll just wear my sweater. They're out there right now, freezing their bums off, waiting for the bus. Look at them. Look at them dancing around. Yeah, that's their stocking stuffers. I don't know what that's all about. But they're like, Brody come run up to the door saying, can I get some gloves? Can I get some gloves? Yeah, freezing their bums off. Should listen to your mother, people, okay? I told him it was cold outside. You could see the ice all on the grass. What is he doing, kissing them? Looked like he was giving them a kiss. He's probably telling them a secret. It's just funny. I don't know. You tell them stuff and they're like, oh, it's not cold. When it's cold, they don't want to wear. I don't know. It's like when it's freezing outside, they want to wear shorts and tank tops. When it is hot outside and like the wind blows a little bit, they got sweaters and scarves and they're all wrapped up. It's like, you are so backwards, children. So backwards. But it's cold. I mean, look, my cat's even in here playing with Riley. They're playing on the computer. Hi, are you and your kitty playing on the computer? Are you teaching him? He's like, use the computer, cat. Use it. He doesn't want to use it. We put on some pajama pants to take Dell to work, and Riley's gonna strip them all. He then had a diaper change and everything. Then spilled milk. No, get off of that cat. Riley. Get off of the cat. See, this is why I don't let my cat inside. Do it this way. Ow, I kicked on that fast. My shoulder hurts. Is that fun? Alright, back this way. So you want some cheap fun? Buy a bucket. Put your kid in the bucket. The fun? Again? Okay, one more time. Fit in there. Oh my gosh, am I gonna get Daniel? Okie dokie, so you guys obviously seen yesterday me making 70 of those little hot chocolate stuffers, stocking stuffers for class. Okay, Brody brought home a note from his class, kindergarten, and it was saying that they needed stocking stuffers, and there was 22. Hold on. He's playing with a car. Anyway, saying that there was 22 in their class, and that they were going to have a holiday party and get stockings, etc. Well, Daniel's like, yeah, us too. And I'm like, you guys are going to have a party too? You're going to have stocking stuffers and all that? And Daniel said, yeah, each day that we're good, we get something in our stocking, blah, blah, blah. And Brody's like, yeah, we're doing that too. And so I was like, okay. And I was like, how many are in your class? And so he's like, 24. Oh my gosh. So I go all day yesterday making these stocking stuffers, from bagging them, to tagging them, to making the tags, to stapling, to packaging, to counting them out, sorting them. And the teacher just calls me and tells me that they haven't even talked about the Christmas party, and they're not even doing stockings. She's not sure why they brought stocking stuffers. I'm like, oh, my chest just like, oh, my heart just like wants to sink. I'm like, what? And so she's like, you know, they said that you're going to be real mad and everything. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then she's like, you know, I asked them, why would you say that? Because we haven't even talked about the holiday party or anything. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I told her, I said, sometimes Daniel is in competition with Brody, and before Brody will like get to finish his sentence, Daniel will jump right in, and it's either bigger, badder, or they did it 10 times, you know, different than he did. Like, Brody would be like, we used our tablet today, and Daniel's like, I played on my tablet all day. It's very annoying, but anyway, so she's like, we can either send them back home, or we can pass them out when we do have the Christmas party. And I told her, I said, pass them out when you have the Christmas party. I said, I spent all day yesterday working on those. I said, I don't want them to go to waste, because in reality, what am I going to do with 48 packages of hot chocolate? Like, seriously, what am I going to do with all that hot chocolate? I'm not going to give it to these kids. They're already hyped up enough. But I was just like, oh, I'm going to get Daniel. We did the popcorn thing for like the Cub Scouts, and one of his teachers at school bought popcorn. Well, she put it on the order form, and then when they had the show and sell, she came and just bought the popcorn there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like driving me bonkers. I hate these cars like so much. Anyways, she came to the show and sell. She picked up her popcorn and bought it there. So Daniel was supposed to mark it off on the order form. He did not. So when we ordered the popcorn, not knowing this, we ordered it, and then me and Dell had to pay for that popcorn that she bought because it was already ordered, and that's the way it works. And I was like, Daniel, you've got to tell us these things. Like, I'm having, honestly, the most issues out of Daniel and Brody. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get that kid. I spent all day yesterday doing that. I would have only had to make 22 things of hot chocolate if it wasn't for Daniel. Thanks a lot, Daniel.
So, in all of this confusion, I have decided, because Riley is taking a nap, and I'm going to just take a nap. I just had lunch. I was texting Dell at work telling him about everything. And he was like, of course you let him keep him. Why? Because you're just such a nice person. I mean, yeah, I'm going to let him keep him. I'm not going to be like, give him back. Not, you know, like that. But I want the kids to have them. You know, because some people that go, you know, some kids that go to my kids' school, you know, they don't get a lot of stuff for Christmas. You know, so this, like, little bit here and there helps out a lot, you know. So I'm not saying my kids get a bunch of stuff for Christmas, but I try to like even it out with like toys, things that they can use, maybe new clothes, you know, because I enjoyed getting clothes for Christmas, and shoes and stuff like that, you know, things that they need. I just can't see buying a crap load of toys to get broke, stuck in the bottom of a toy box, hid under beds, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, but I told, you know, the teacher, of course, to keep them and just pass them out when they do have the Christmas party. And, yeah, of course, when they have the Christmas party, if they need food or something, of course, then I'm going to, like, make that and send that as well. So, Dale keeps telling me sometimes I get taken advantage of because things happen and I'll let it slide, or I'll keep doing, you know what I mean, and not expecting anything. And I guess in some ways that does happen, and it can happen, but I try not to let it happen, but sometimes it does. So, anyways, but I'm just going to lay here and take a little cat nap because it's cold. I've got all my stuff done. The vlog is almost done saving so I can upload it. Things take forever. And I'm just going to take a little nap and wait for Riley to awake. That's about it. I'm not really going to, like, force myself to do stuff because I have a Christmas parade on Saturday. I have the play at church on Sunday. Also, Dale has to work a shutdown all next week, so his time has changed. So he will go in at 7 and won't get off until 7. So yeah, I have like a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just not gonna keep pushing myself. So I'm exhausted this weekend and grouchy and so forth. I'm gonna lay here. I'm gonna watch this old-fashioned Willy Wonka. Try to take a cat nap. But my cat naps are usually about 30 minutes. In case you guys are like, what's a cat nap? It's like 30 minutes long. But that's what I'm going to do, though. I urge you guys to take more cat naps. I sound like I'm like running for Congress. I urge you to take cat naps. They're great. You ever do something and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm like totally a nerd. So I was on my way to go get Dale, and I was jamming out to Ozzy Osbourne, like his old CD. Anyways, and I was listening to the song. It was like, See You on the Other Side. And I get up there to cross the railroad tracks, and of course there is a train going across. And I was like, no, because I thought I was going to beat it, but of course, no. I mean, you should never try to outrun a train, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw it coming from way down, and by the time that I actually got up there, that's when they turned the lights on. I was like, so I stopped, you know, better safe than sorry. Anyways, but, so, anyways, I was jamming out to Ozzy Osbourne, you know, See You on the Other Side. Yeah, I'm vlogging. And, sorry, this guy, like, walked past me. He looked at me on the camera. What is she? So I was like, no. I was so sad that the train had come across me. I was like, I'll see you on the other side. Talking to Dale. Yeah. A couple weeks ago that happened too. A song came on the radio and Dale didn't want to go to work that morning. And as he was like exiting out of the car, I was like, I'll see you on the other side. I love Ozzy. I don't know. I jam out to a lot of like old stuff. What? Yeah, he stops now. Anyways, Dale's getting a drink. Oh, he's back. See what he got in his bag. What are you doing, bro?
Waiting for you.
You're wrapping a present? It's for me? Yeah, you're doing a pretty good job. Oh, it's for Christmas? Yeah, it's a pretty good job there. Look at all that wrapping. Yeah. Did a pretty fine job. Look, you even taped that box together. Good job.
Something new.
Yeah, you're a professional by now, huh? Yeah. Twins are in there supposed to be putting laundry in the dryer.
We are.
But all I hear is, can't touch this.
It's not like this. Can't touch this.
Yeah. Hey,
Give me this.
we're not playing. We're supposed to be doing the laundry. Their job is to take the clothes out of the dryer and put the wet clothes into the dryer. But he's obviously getting jiggy with it over there. And Riley is somewhere back here doing, I'm not sure what. Oh, he's in there. Oh my gosh. This room's got to be cleaned. Oh, he's messing with something I don't think he's supposed to be. That's why he's hiding in the corner. Ooh, hi. He's like, oops, hi Mom. Yeah, I'm just going to back away and pretend I didn't see anything. I have to go start dinner. Okay, so on the menu tonight, we are going to have some fajita quesadillas. I'm going to make some chicken, once for me and the kids, and I'm going to use some shrimp for Dale, just because I have a little bit of chicken, and I have this shrimp that I keep saying I'm going to use, and then I forget. It's been in the freezer. I buy the little bags of it and section it off. And I keep seeing it every time I open that little freezer door, and I'm like, I'm gonna use this. Never do. So I'm using it now. But I'm sauteing my vegetables right now, just in some butter. I have some pinto beans back here in this pot with a little bit of cumin, salt, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. Just gonna season those up, let those cook down a little bit, mash them up. Skillet with some butter over here for his shrimp. I have my chicken shredded up right here. I got some pepper jack cheese and just some mixed cheddar cheese here. And that's pretty much going to be it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm just going to saute the vegetables up a little bit. And I'm going to take about half of them out, drop them in the skillet over there with Dell's when I cook his shrimp. I'm going to put half of the fajita seasoning, well, a little bit more than half, in the chicken, and then I'm going to use the rest of it in his shrimp. Hi, Bubba. And yeah, and then I'm just going to kind of like put these together. I don't know if I'm going to make my quesadilla sauce or I'm just going to leave it plain. I'm not sure just yet, to be honest. I probably will leave it plain. Yeah, or I might put beans on, or I might put the beans to the side. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I just want some refried beans. I don't know. I'm just cooking. I'm just in here cooking. Talking to my friend Lee. She's helping me with finding some vitamins and stuff for PCOS because she was diagnosed with PCOS a long time ago. She's had endometriosis for 20 years, and she's the one that helped me get on the magnesium. And now she's helping me try to figure out what vitamins I should be taking for both, really. So hopefully I can find everything that I need and get myself back in working order, or maybe even reverse the PCOS, which that would be awesome. So fingers crossed on that one. Okay, here's my massive, well, it's just fajita, really. Dell's like, don't worry about frying them up, so we kind of nixed that in the butt there. It covers my whole entire plate. Yeah. Good job there, Monica. Of course, you can see cheese and sour cream. The kids have already been chowing down on theirs. I think Dell's starving to death down there. He looks so hungry. Who's praying?
Me.
Well, you got a burrito in your hand.
No.
Alright.
Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful day. I health and energy, all the food we're about to eat, and pray for all, and make sure all those people that are sick be cured. Amen.
Amen. Amen. You missed prayer, yeah. Hey, here we were praying and come running about over to the table. What? I'm sorry, you missed your turn to sing your prayer, but you can still eat, though. He's like, maybe. Okay, well, he's going to eat. He must be hungry. He just got a cheese roll up.
Those are still good.
Yeah. Well, tell your dad. I don't care. Tell him. Well, I tell him you didn't get to say your prayer. He's going to tell Daddy on me. Well, tell him. Don't mess up his hair. Daddy brushed it. He just got out of the bathtub. Him and Daniel. These two are up next. And then it'll be me. As usual. Last as always. Yeah. Anyways. I'm going to eat my dinner as I do every single night. As you guys know. I feel bad and horrible after this, but don't worry. I won't be eating dessert like some people.
Like him. Only him.
That's just because I'm out of dessert. I don't have any cookies. I'm low on milk again. And I don't have any pie. And I am ashamed to admit, last night in bed, I ate 4 mini Snickers. I sure did. But Dale confessed that he got up in the middle of the night, what was it, last week? And said that he ate ice cream out of the carton. And he said it wasn't like a couple of bites. He said he ate like big spoonfuls of it.
I said it last night too.
I must have been out. I never even knew he left the bed. Anyways, I'm off to chow time though.
You were asleep.
Just finished watching a movie. My hair is washed and drying like this, but I don't care. It was Unfinished Business. That one was weird but pretty funny. I love Vince Vaughn. He's such a big dude. So great. Shampoo doesn't really give off much of a smell. It's like VO5. I've gone downhill. It was cheap. I was broke. Give me a break. Anyways, but it's like 8 something now. The kids are watching some movie they got from Netflix. They're actually camping out in Brody's room. Pretty good. At least they're not fighting. Yep, at least they're not fighting yet. Getting ready to go to sleep though. I'm pretty tired. I really didn't do too much today, but I'm still pretty tired. So, I'm going to try to call it a night before I decide to try to find something sweet to eat. Wow, that Star Wars looks cool. Seeing the previews for the new movie. Oh, I look rough. There, does that look better? No. Look like it should be in Charlie's Angels. Okay, well. It's gonna look like what it's gonna look like, but oh well. I'm trying to find some kind of something on TV to watch. There's all these Christmas movies and stuff on. I'm sure there's something good. I'm not really making any sense. I'm just kind of talking, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Try to steal some Adele's dessert when he comes back here. Ooh, no Fred Claus was on. Vince Vaughn. Just talking about him. Anyways, good night, guys. I will see you for tomorrow.